Jasmyne and Vince.
The JasVynce Show.
The JasVynce Show.
We're back, y'all. Welcome to a brand new episode of The JasVynce Show.
I'm Jazz.
And I'm Vince. Happy to be back from hiatus. And we're here to talk about another wonderful episode of Married at First Sight, y'all. We back. Right? But I don't know. We've been calling this, what was it, Gaslit at First Sight for the last couple weeks.
I called it Michael at First Sight this week.
Right? It looks like it's going to be Michael at First Sight, or Michael at Second Sight, technically.
Technically, yeah.
For the
it'll be First Sight for his wife.
For his wife. We'll talk about that. But what we should be calling it is Shut It Down. Shut It All Down. Because it's a travesty. I don't even know if that's the right word.
I don't know how to spell that.
I just learned I can say travesty also.
All
right. We're talking about Married at First Sight, season 17, episode 11, taking it day by day. The spouses spend their 1 month anniversaries ice skating, skiing, and exploring the mountains on horseback. But not everyone is in the mood to celebrate. A husband's text message leaves his wife in tears. I don't remember who was texting.
That was Colin, not Colin. What's his name?
Good old Colin.
What's his
on
name?
The show. Cameron.
I
don't remember a text, but maybe
Cameron texted her and said he wasn't coming home.
Oh, sucker! He's a sucker. Well, thank you for tuning in to our channel. Appreciate you guys for watching Jazz and leaving the comments. So if you're watching right now, please make sure that you take some time to
hydrate. And then like, comment, and subscribe.
Always hydrate, y'all. Always hydrate. And also like, comment, subscribe. We really, really appreciate it. But yes, it is it's so crazy because 1 month anniversaries, y'all. And it's really just a 1 month anniversary of what will probably go down
as a shit show. As
one of the most unsuccessful seasons ever. Do they have time to save it?
I think Michael may save it, but I think this might be the most unsuccessful marriages within the season that we've seen. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
That's what I said. It's the most unsuccessful season as a. Oof. Let's get into it, y'all. Let us know how you feel about these couples as well. I have Emily and Brennan first. Emily and Brennan, and also I forgot to move the pictures back from when Jazz was doing the show. So awkwardness, but we're here. Emily and Brennan, and I don't think that's even a good picture. Luckily, I got some good pictures and some videos that I put all over my face this week. That looks more understanding of them. I have no notes on Emily and Brennan. Oh no, I did take some. People on the internet, this is not even on the show, people on the internet are feeling really bad that this is her first relationship.
Facts. I feel like if that was my first relationship, I would just be single for the rest of my life.
Yes.
I feel like I said it a million times. She was the one I was concerned about, but she's the one that seems to be putting in the work in this relationship. So
she's putting in the work. It seems like that. I got so many different pictures of Emily making.
Fed up.
So many different pictures of her making different faces, but this is the one from today. Where she just had some interesting stares because homeboy really had nothing to contribute to any conversation except we're just taking it day by day.
I feel like the most bonding we saw on this episode was between him and Gucci the horse.
Shout out to Gucci.
Yeah, they were bonding apparently.
Shout out to Gucci. I don't remember if it was her or someone else that had asked the question at the table.
Claire. Was
it Claire? If you had advice to give to your younger self or something like that, she's like, just catch the wave, it's just, there's going to be ripples that go. And, Brennan, what do you have to say? Cam?
Brennan is literally, I can't even call him a fly on the wall because the fly on the wall makes some noise. Okay. If you quiet, you can hear the fly, right? But Brennan is like the most useless man.
He's pretty useless.
That I've seen at least like I kind of understand what Emily is saying as far as like give me something. Like I feel like you would prefer somebody to be like angry or like I just don't like you, I'm not attracted to you, than to give you nothing. Like straight face, and it's not even like he's straight face with everybody.
Yeah.
Which
yeah.
is weird, except for Gucci the horse.
He got no seasoning. It's nothing.
He is dry as toast.
He got nothing for nobody. He said like a total of 10 words at that entire dinner. And then
he didn't say 10 words at that dinner.
He said
10 words when they went to the cars, and he was apologizing because she had broken down crying.
Look at that. Yeah, she was like, "Oh, I'll go to the bathroom." And he said, "What did he say?" Like
he said, "Oh, I'll go with you," and she was like, "No, you don't have to go.
You don't have to walk with me," and then disappears. And I assume there was lots of crying between her and Claire in the bathroom. And yeah, just all in all, honestly, I just don't feel like they're gonna make it. I think we go into next episode seeing them having the same conversation that Lauren and Orion had, the same conversation that Cam and Claire had.
Okay, so what I did not like is, and we're gonna get to Orion, okay? But what I didn't like was Claire saying, "Hey, like, you know, you should just walk out." Like, I'm like, you don't tell another person that they should leave their marriage just because you're making that decision for yourself. Yeah. I don't think that that's good advice.
Yeah.
But I understand, I empathize with why she would say that, but I would never tell my friend, "Hey, like, you should leave this marriage." I would be like, "Hey, I wouldn't deal with this, but you do what you want to do." But we basically got nothing from Emily and Brennan this whole episode.
Yep. And speaking of nothing, thank you to everybody that's been watching and sharing their ratings as well. Everybody getting zeros. Everybody getting zeros. I don't like it. But believe it or not, the next couple we're discussing is surprise. It's Michael. He's back. How did this happen?
I'm trying to understand how we got weeks into the season and the experts are just now meeting with Michael to somewhat. I thought that they were gonna apologize for putting him in that situation.
They kind of did.
They didn't. They said
they felt so bad.
We feel bad for you.
They felt so bad.
I'm like, but y'all are the reason that he's in that situation. So it should be we apologize. That was not our intention, right. And we thought that her intentions were what she seemed like they were. Like I feel like it was an apology was warranted because indirectly they affected him.
Yes,
but they did not apologize, and I didn't like that. That's not accountable.
I'm sure somebody said the word sorry at some point in there. Craziest part is they gathered him not to like go over analyze everything, but literally to be like, "Yo, we gotta keep this show rolling, man. I don't know what we're gonna do. You trying to do this again?" And funny enough, 100% he said 100% he would do it again. How you feel about that?
I think I said it earlier. I think that Michael is who Orion presented himself to be. And Michael and Lauren would have been a much better match because...
Oh, I'm glad you said that.
I think that he's emotionally intelligent and he is actually serious about wanting to be married.
People are talking about it. How do you feel about this match?
He looks kind of like Orion, honestly.
He's Orion's either big brother, younger brother, cousin, something like that.
I don't think they're the same nationality. Not ethnicity.
Let us know in the comments how you feel if Lauren and Orion were to be matched. And until we saw the preview for this next episode, I was like, I wonder if they're gonna try to put them, which would be crazy.
That would be so wild. Oh yeah, we married her to somebody else, but you want to marry her now? That's
didn't
two
work
marriages.
out. We got to knock off.
You can't do that.
That's crazy. That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
But you think they would work if they were originally matched to each other?
I think they would still be married. I think they would have been able to talk and work through things.
Not bad.
I think they need to stop matching these black women with younger men. That's also my opinion.
Interesting. I have a clip here where Paige wants hands with Dr. Pepper and the rest of the experts. But she went around about it very nice. She said that she don't think that Michael would be or should go into something that was quote unquote one of the worst things that ever happened to him or something like
She
that.
was basically saying she didn't want him to see him hurt like that.
Yes.
Which is understandable. But she was like, so how has their process changed based on them matching you incorrectly before?
Right.
Which is she's asking the real questions. That's a real friend.
I agree. And I'm glad Dr. Pepper showed up for this conversation because I feel like we need answers.
But Dr. Pepper said, I can answer some of your questions. But she did not answer the question. How has the process changed with how you're going to match?
And
how do you have a different approach? Nothing. There's no accountability. I don't like it.
All we got is that
Michael about to do this again.
He's about to do it again. He's going to be married in less than 2 weeks. Paige, I think when Michael asked, like, oh, what would you give a rating of me doing this again? And she gave him like a 7 or something like that, even though I thought she was the one that was the most against it.
I thought somebody said a 4. His friend said
his other friend said a 4. But yeah, Michael at first sight or second sight. It's apparently it's about to take place. And shout out to, I believe, hold on, I know I have it in here somewhere. I believe I got all these Michael
Is
pictures.
it Chloe?
Chloe, yes. Chloe is the name. Shout out to MAFS fan for providing the picture of
Why she look like Haley?
Haley who?
That was with oh my god, what is the guy's name? The 80s guy.
Steve.
No, you know who
Steak
I'm
and
talking
Eggs.
about. Steak and Eggs,
Yeah.
yes.
What's his name, y'all?
She looked like Haley.
She does look.
I thought that's who that was for a second.
She does look a little bit like Haley that was with Mr. Steak and Eggs.
What is the guy's name?
Were they in Texas? Where were they?
They were in Atlanta.
Greg?
It wasn't Greg.
I don't know what his name was. Let's see. I might still have an old picture if I didn't delete it. But yeah, looking forward to seeing how they turn out because
he seems so alternative, and she seems like really regular. We
don't know nothing about her.
I'm thinking in style, just looking at her. I feel like he is a very like eclectic guy.
Yeah.
So like,
I don't know if she's ready.
That's not everybody's cup of tea. Is eclectic is not everybody's cup of tea. So I think that he's one of those guys when you meet him, you're like, oh, this guy's weird. But then he actually seems like he's cool and super dope. So I don't know. I just hope that it works out because that would be crazy to go down the aisle twice.
Yes. I also hope it works out for Michael and Chloe. Good luck, y'all. At this point, we're about halfway through, possibly. We'll see. But yeah, I didn't see a poll this week. We didn't discuss a poll on after party.
We be fast forward through the
We
commercials.
usually
so be missing
fast forward through the commercials, but I don't think they said anything on the show either. So if there was a poll, let us know. But we didn't get a poll this week. Let's move on to CNC Over My Face. I definitely have a better picture of them. Yeah, that probably signifies more of what they were going through this episode. I have that they were skating and chatting about, trying to get closer and
they were talking about having
fun.
More
feelings for each other, having fun, being less resentful. She even said that he was her best friend at one point, which I thought was super, super sweet. And then they messed it all up and went and talked to Lauren and Orion, which I don't think that was a great idea.
I'm like, okay, Lauren, I could see, but why the hell would you go talk to Orion?
What did Orion have to say?
He made Orion feel like, I feel like they were, and Brennan too. Remember after Orion was like, yeah, I decided that didn't work for me. They made it seem like Orion was a hero or something. And I'm like, no, he's a gaslighter. He's not a hero. But if you talk to, how do I explain it? If we want our marriage to work, right, and we have an issue, you don't go talk to your friend that just got a divorce for some goofiness and didn't work. Like, he doesn't have any relationship. You talk to somebody that's a level up from you is what, like, not saying that anybody's relationship is perfect, but don't go talk to your bitter homegirl that can't keep a man and is single and want to be single and thinks that men are horrible about your man, that if you know he's good, like, why would you go talk to somebody and get advice from somebody that can't do what you're trying to do? That don't make sense.
I would agree. What about Lauren?
I feel like Lauren was, Lauren never like really rocks the boat to me. I feel like she was like, are you attracted to him? You should work on it. And then I feel like Claire already came into the conversation with her knowing that she wanted to separate, but she was hoping
I still didn't get that.
She was hoping that somebody else would tell her, "Oh no, you're right. Go ahead, go ahead."
And that's the part that sucks. And I can see why. Jazz, we talked about. I think did I write that down? I think you said that Cameron was clearly attracted to her at some point and was actually trying at one point, but he wasn't trying hard enough for long enough.
I feel like, I think the issue just now with society in general is everybody is expecting immediate gratification. Yeah. And it's not a lie to say that chemistry and attraction can grow. That's a fact.
That's true.
But you have to put yourself in the situations and be outside of your comfort zone to get to those levels. And I think that everybody wants to be like, oh, I tried, now give me instant gratification. But nobody wants to do the real work that it takes to build a marriage and build a relationship. It's not just building a marriage with somebody you already been in a relationship with. Like, it's going to take 3 times the amount of work. Marriage is hard.
As Kev on stage and Melissa on stage said, marriage be hard. And as Pastor Cal and his wife say, marriage ain't for punks.
It's not. It's
rough.
Tough.
It's rough. It takes a lot of work. Yeah. I also have that they, again, it's the 1 month anniversary, which they are not celebrating because they don't feel comfortable. So Cameron celebrated by going on a bike ride with someone he loves. That wasn't his wife.
That was awkward.
That was hella awkward. But the moment we've all been waiting for, this is what I was trying to get to. Cameron took it upon himself. What?
This is how it went.
Go ahead. He took it upon himself to create his own decision day in that moment at the table. Yo. All right, everybody. I thought he was posing the question to everybody. Yeah. He was posing it to his wife.
Yeah.
Said on 3, we gonna say if we staying together or not. 1, 2, 3, divorce.
It felt like rock, paper, scissors, shoot to me.
It was.
I was like,
it was. Everybody was like, oh.
This is weird.
This is dangerous.
And this is not the way to do things.
Absolutely not.
Because I feel like in that moment, if you guys hadn't seen each other and you needed to have a conversation, y'all should have had that. I don't think that it was fair and good for the morale of the entire group to do that at the table.
Definitely.
And so lightly.
Definitely not.
Like it wasn't a whole, like you guys didn't do a whole wedding.
Yeah. It was it kind of sucked that they hadn't seen each other in a few days, haven't really talked. And then the first time they're seeing each other is at this dinner, and he gave this whole little story about his dog and how he don't want to waste time and enjoy these days. And I feel like I've enjoyed the days that I spent with you, but I want to get this over with right now. Like, I need to know. Listen. He put her on the spot. It happened. Basically, and he was right.
Compared her to a dog. I was dead.
Yes.
I was like, oh, that's...
And he was right. He talked about the fallout and the misalignments, and I was like, oh, this don't look like it's going in a good place. But he, puffed his chest out, said what he said, and at the end of the day, both of them, they weren't on the same page that whole time. Now they are.
Well, she said she wanted a separation. He said he wanted a divorce, which I thought that was interesting. I thought it was the same thing. Because I think that she genuinely feels some connection to him. And it may not be romantic, but Definitely they do have some sort of connection. And I think her saying separation, not that it's less bad than divorce. I genuinely believe that she did want to separate and still try to spend time and see what happens versus being awkward in the same space. Is what I think she wanted. Maybe I might be reading into this because on the after party, it looked like she don't like him.
Oh no, definitely. She probably hates him. She probably hates his guts. It was wonderful to see them finally come to this conclusion and get on the same page after not seeing each other for a couple days, just to go home and watch their wedding video. And
that was weird.
What is happening? What is happening this season? Shut it down. Shut it all down. I have nothing else to say about Cameron and Claire. Do you, my love?
No.
Please let us know how you feel about this crazy, crazy couple.
I'm tired of this season already.
No, we all are. We all are. Becca and I didn't get to show hold on. Did I? Oh yeah, we're getting to that part right now. Becca and Austin. Yes, right over my face. This picture is relatively appropriate for them because it's their 1 month anniversary. They liked how each other looked at the wedding. It was beautiful. They're still weirdos, like they're doing their thing. They're enjoying themselves. But of course, we have faced another dilemma, and that dilemma is hell real?
That's not the dilemma. The dilemma is I'm married to a man who believes that if we die and we go to another life, we won't be together and I might go to hell. Do you believe in hell? No. I don't know.
Not really. She said no.
So you're
really.
crying because you think you're gonna go somewhere that you don't know if you believe in. Pastor Kyle was better than me because I'd be like, listen, y'all are scared and overthinking this.
Which I'm glad he did a very good job at explaining to them, walking them through, and then making not light of the situation, but making the situation lighter, I would say, and talking about how because you're overwhelmed with emotion, clearly y'all care about each other. So y'all should focus on the caring,
right,
as opposed to the where we go after we die, because we ain't even finished spending the rest of our lives together yet. So you know what I'm saying?
And Pastor Guy was like, so none of us have died and went somewhere else to be able to come back and say what's happening exactly. So
Pastor Kyle was really trying to figure out why y'all got me on this Zoom to talk about that, and he's a pastor. Why y'all got me?
He was low-key flabbergasted. I could tell. I would have been like, is this a real problem? This is not a real problem.
So you don't even know if you believe, but you mad because he said that when
he was growing up,
his parents might have thought that that's where you was going just because you don't believe in Jesus. But okay, I mean, but he shared that with you. Y'all like each other, right? Maybe y'all should work on some. What else is going on in your relationship? Talk about other things. Please. Stop focusing on religion. Please.
I could have swore
they squashed
somebody
that already?
said not to talk about that. Didn't Dr. Pia say not to talk about it?
I think it was Dr. Pia that specifically told her not to talk about it. I do want to shout out, Becca's friend. I'm going to call her Lindsay Olstein. Her friend Lindsay that Austin decided to chat with. And she was like, oh yes, if you truly believe, or she feels that she could be reunited with her creator at the end of this plane of existence because she's pure light and love. I'm like, who is this shit, bro?
Why are you mad?
It was good that she had a friend that Austin could talk to that she was clearly religious as well.
She was raised Catholic as well.
Because that's the way that she was talking. But I don't know where they went. I don't know where this conversation went, but I did have a clip of it just because the way she was talking.
She was just basically saying, like, because Pastor Kyle said the same thing. He's like, there's people that believe in Jesus, but that are doing things that will send them straight to hell. Exactly. Like, so she was just basically saying that if she is a good person and her values align with yours, do you think that she would be going to hell?
Thank you.
Like,
so that was more of a personal side of what Pastor Kyle was talking about. Literally one of her friends that says, hey, can you see this? If this and this are true, then can y'all shut up about religion and be together? Like,
yeah,
please.
This is draining.
Pretty please. So, I have nothing else to say, but you know what I'm saying? I got nothing else to say. Do you want to talk about Lauren? I thought we were going to see them this episode. We did, but not together.
We don't. I'm done with
They're gonna have a little meetup, which I'm not really looking forward to, but yeah.
The only thing I got questions. So if Clare and Cameron breaking up, right?
Yes.
Why have they showed us a preview where they was like snow blading or what is it?
Snowboarding.
It's not snowboarding. It's the one with the
snowmobiling.
Yes, snowmobiling, and she flipped over. Why y'all together snowmobiling if y'all not together? It was definitely her.
Because they want to see out the rest of the relationship and at least form a bond and not get fined $100,000 or whatever it is to $20,000 or something like that.
Okay, babe.
Yeah, come on. The producers got to keep. It's literally gonna be Michael at first sight. If they get married in 2 weeks and they're already a month in, that leaves what? 3 or 4 weeks, maybe 3.5 weeks of experiment for the other couples left. And the other couples is Becca and Austin. That's the other couple. So are they, let us know if you feel like they're going to extend this season even more and put everyone, including us, through more dread. The viewers count, through more dread of watching very sorry couples, or you think they're going to like try to speed past or maybe just edit in Michael and Chloe's decision day. And
I think the best way for them to do it is to make it so that decision day is the same for all of them from our viewing.
Yeah, of course.
So just add it in, give us the accelerated. I hope they go on a honeymoon.
It would be
I
wonderful.
feel like Michael would be fun on vacation.
It would be wonderful to see them on a honeymoon and get to experience all these wonderful things.
Speaking of vacation.
Yes. Looking forward to it.
We will not be recording next week.
Oh, we won't.
We will be out of the country from our birthday vacation.
Celebrating the Jasmyne birthday. Yes. Do you want to do ratings real quick?
0.
0 for everybody. I don't even want to go into detail.
No, I give Becca and Austin. They get a 4 because they goofy.
They worked through something. It's funny that they gave themselves a rating on 1 through 10 on certain other things throughout the episode.
Yeah.
But I'm very disappointed. And we love Pastor Cow. We love Dr. Pepper. Dr. P, we getting used to you, but
You are.
We do.
I like how she came for Brennan.
It is a month in, so I am looking forward to seeing like the intimacy exercises and stuff that they have.
We can't even like each other. How we gonna do intimacy exercises?
We'll see.
No, but Dr. Pia gave them. Okay, I remember.
We'll see.
The episode started. Brennan and Emily were talking, and Dr. Pia told them they should be getting as naked as they're both comfortable with,
yes,
and touching. And he said, "Let's hug with clothes on." I'm sorry.
Yes.
That's the weirdest rejection ever. I just want to say, like, babe, let's get naked as we're comfortable with and touch each other. Keep the clothes on and just hug.
We'll see.
What?
We'll see how it happens.
Gives church hug immediately. Come on, man.
We don't have any other ratings besides 0 and 4 for Becca and Austin. Hopefully they do well. Again, wishing the best of luck to Chloe and Michael. We'll get to see some of that soon, hopefully. But until then,
shut it down.
Shut it down. Shut it all down. I don't have anything else, Jazz. Anything else you want to tell the people?
Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Leave your 0 stars at
That's
the bottom.
right. Like, comment, subscribe, and Happy New Year, y'all. Manifest your dreams and whatnot. Yeah. I don't know why we didn't say it at the beginning.
What I want to see in the comments, what are we leaving in 2023?
Ooh, besides trash couples.
Spending unnecessary money is getting left in 2023.
Yes, only spend money on vacation when you book for chat.
Yes.
That's releasing yourself and finding your zen. That's what you should be spending your money on. Right, anything else, Jazz?
Nope.
I believe that is conclusion to another episode that I'm back on in a brand new year, 2024, of The JasVynce Show. Peace, y'all.
Jasmyne and Vince.
The JasVynce Show.